Hey everyone, welcome back. You ready to dive deep into a movie that's making waves?
Absolutely. Always up for a good film discussion.
So today, we're traveling all the way to rural India near Banaras with Aayushmati Geeta Matric Pass.
Ooh, I've heard some buzz about this one. What's it all about?
Well, we've got a fantastic review from the MovieKaTicket Films review app, and it sounds like a real gem. This movie, it's not just entertainment, you know? It tackles some serious themes like the struggle for education, challenging societal norms, and get this, a really unique love story.
Sounds intriguing. I'm always drawn to films that offer a bit of social commentary alongside a good story.
Me too. And this one seems to hit all the right notes. So picture this, Ida, a young woman with this burning desire for education.
Okay, I'm picturing it. A young woman with big dreams.
Right. But she's living in this environment where girls' aspirations, they often take a back seat. You know, those societal expectations that can be so stifling.
I see. So it's not just about Geeta's personal journey, it's about the larger context she's navigating.
Exactly. And to make things even more interesting, her father, even though he's considered progressive, he lays down a condition.
Uh-oh, what kind of condition?
He basically says, look, Geeta, you want to even think about marriage. You got to pass those matriculation exams first. You know, those big high school graduation exams.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure. So it's like her education is tied to her future prospects.
Right. It adds this whole layer of complexity to her journey. And here's where things take a really interesting turn. Enter Kundan.
Okay, Kundan. Who's he?
Kundan is this young man who, he really flips the script. Instead of holding Geeta back, he fully supports her ambitions.
That's fantastic. So he's like her biggest cheerleader.
Exactly. And what's even more interesting is that, Kundan himself, he hasn't had as much formal education as Geeta.
Oh, wow. So he's challenging those traditional gender roles where men are supposed to be the educated ones.
Right. It's like he sees her potential, her drive, and he's not about to let those societal norms stand in her way.
It's so refreshing to see a male character like that, especially in a film set in rural India.
It really is. But, the film doesn't shy away from reality either. It tackles the flaws within the Indian education system itself.
Oh, interesting. So it's not just a feel-good story. It delves into some systemic issues, too.
Exactly. Corruption, inefficiency, you name it. The film shows how these things make access to quality education an uphill battle for many, especially those in marginalized communities.
That adds a layer of depth and realism to the story. It makes you think about the matriculation exams, the systemic barriers that exist everywhere, even beyond India.
Totally. It's a universal theme, really.
Yeah.
But let's shift gears for a moment and talk about the actors. The review raves about Kashika Kapoor's performance as Geeta. They say she's phenomenal, bringing so much emotion and depth to the role.
And Atul Srivastav, he plays the father, right?
Yeah, he does. And apparently he really nails the complexity of that character. The supportive yet demanding father figure.
The dynamics between them must be fascinating to watch. And I can't forget the music. The review mentioned Sanjeev Anand's work.
Oh, yes. The music. It's supposed to be beautiful, adding this whole other level of emotional depth to the film.
It's amazing how a good soundtrack can elevate a film and make it even more impactful.
Absolutely. So as we wrap up, what are some of the key takeaways here?
Well, on the surface, it's a story about a young woman fighting for education and challenging the norms, right?
Right, and finding love and support in the most unexpected place. But it goes deeper than that.
It does. It really makes you think about education access and gender equality, not just in India, but globally. It makes you question how far have we come, really, in breaking down these barriers.
And what more needs to be done. And it makes you look around your own community, your own life, and see if maybe there's some parallels, some challenges that resonate with this story.
Exactly. It's thought-provoking on so many levels. Aayushmati Geeta Matric Pass might be set in rural India, but its message, it's universal.
And that's what makes it such a powerful film. So, listeners, if you're looking for a film that will stay with you long after the credits roll, this one's definitely worth checking out.
Agreed. It sounds like a film that sparks important conversations and leaves you with a lot to ponder.
And that's what we love to do here on The Deep Dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep those conversations going.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.